President's statement that he got a commitment from McConnell or Senate Republicans generally to let a challenge to the Electoral College proceed on January 6th?
Possibly. Look, regardless, if you remember the one, I believe it was in 2017 or 2004 when Stephanie Tubbs Jones did it with Barbara Boxer, it was in and out in about 4 minutes. It will be very quick, if that. Maybe Senator Tuberville does it. The crucial part was finding that senator. Maybe it happens, maybe it doesn't. But it could happen.
Matt, I want to pick up on exactly that point. Let's say this does happen, and it's a testament again to how the president sort of has the party in the palm of his hand in many ways. How does the Republicans, how do they move forward from that? January 6th will come and go. Joe Biden will be president. But is there going to be these loyalty tests? Should we expect them every few weeks or months? Are they still going to be jumping up and down depending on how high the president's Twitter tells him to do? Like, what is going to go on here? What eventually will break this cycle? Is there someone who's going to step forward and say, enough is enough, we don't have to listen to this guy anymore?
Well, I have to disagree with Donnie. I don't think Trump is going anywhere, and it doesn't also mean the media won't cover him. Look back to what he was in 2011 to 2016 or 2015 before he ran. He was ubiquitous on cable news. If you remember, in 2012, he tried to moderate a Republican primary debate. A lot of these presidential contenders are going to be asked about his tweets, his statements. He's not going anywhere. And I think in some respects, you're going to see folks like Nikki Haley, Mike Pence, Mike Pompeo freeze a little bit until they have some clarity on what he's going to do. And he's going to relish that. He's going to relish freezing the field.
Donnie, there's nothing we like more than a little Morning Joe disagreement. Matt says he takes issue with your point. You have the floor. Respond.
Okay, great. Look, Donald Trump's not going anywhere because he's a media critic, but enough. It's on us now. I mean, he's a lame duck. It's over. He lost. He's gone. Like, we have to kind of start to say, like, it's an hour and 20 minutes into the show, and Matt, it's the first time you mentioned the name Joe Biden was mentioned. Enough with Donald Trump already. He's done. He lost. And we, the media, have to be a bit disciplined and not continue to just cover this jerk every time there's this flatulence. I mean, enough already. He lost. It's done. We are guilty of keeping him front and center all the time. Why did he decide to do what he did about the bill? Who cares at this point? We're done with you. You're impotent. You're done. You lost. Goodbye. And we, the media, have to kind of come to grips with that and be great. He'll be a TV star now. He'll be in the media. He'll be doing what he's doing. But he is irrelevant in terms of the power of this country and running the country and making decisions. And let's start to understand that.
Yeah, and I mean, I think, Donnie, to that point, I mean, the reason we were all so focused on this is because he actually did have the power to veto that bill. And once, in fact, he exits, he will not have that power any longer. So your point is well taken.
Yeah, no, I wasn't being critical of what you. I wasn't being critical. It's a point. It's an everyday thing with every network everywhere. We are almost. It's this weird drug that we're all attached to at this point. And I'm just cheerleading, basically saying like, hey, the Wicked Witch is dead. We don't have to guess what's in his head anymore. We don't have to. We're like, you're gone, buddy. And we at the media have to kind of celebrate that a little bit. So it's not that obviously we should be covering it. I was wrong for saying you didn't. I was not clear in what I was saying.
No,
but it's like, let's. Okay, because Casey, I never want to upset you, particularly when I'm on with Mike Barnicle, because I want to say this for the holiday season. It is a privilege when I am on the same screen, the same panel with Mike Barnicle, and I don't want to ever take that for granted.
We love you both. And former NRCC Communications Director Matt Gorman, thanks to you as well for joining in this little Morning Joe family discussion. We are going to take Donnie's advice, and we are going to move on.